On the 12th episode before Christmas, our podcast gave to me 12 snacks are crunching, 11 dads debating, 10 pints are brewing, 9 gnomes exploring, 8 pints are pouring, 7 gnomes are waffling, 6 tips for dads, 5 recording fails, 4 tired parents, 3 pork puffs, 2 browsers crashing, and a toddler who peed in his potty.
Hey! So, you've taken the feedback from the last episode of Must Try Harder, and you are trying harder. That was fantastic. I'd say that's the best. Merry Christmas. I'd say that was the best intro of the season, Williams.
Of the season?
That was
episode 12.
Yeah, that was the best one. That was the best one. You've saved the best till Christmas. Merry Christmas, Williams.
Merry Christmas. Oh, oh, oh.
And how have you been? How's your run up to Christmas been?
It's been festive. I saw the Coca-Cola advert for the first time, actually.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, holidays are coming, which I suppose technically is quite late. December. But I saw that for the first time.
Very nice. Get you in the mood.
Yeah.
The Christmas adverts this year, I've seen a few of them. It's funny.
Oh, is it John Lewis? I think the John Lewis one, that got to me.
Did it give you the feels?
I think there's the one, there's like a little boy toddler, he's like running to his dad and things, and then suddenly he's older and he's like a teenager and doesn't want anything to do with his dad and things, and it's got me in the feels a bit.
Got in the feels.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's nice. It's funny with the Christmas adverts now because, like, I don't know about you, but we don't actually watch that much normal TV. We watch, Netflix and stuff. So you don't see as many adverts, I guess, really. So yeah, I don't feel like I've seen as many Christmas adverts this year as I normally would have. But yeah, the John Lewis one was pretty good. It's always nice to see the Coke advert, isn't it? It's still, even after all these years, it's still nice to see it.
Holidays are coming. Tips for dads. Get your tips out for the dads.
Well, I don't know how you feel about Christmas Williams, but there's so much to juggle. As a dad, right?
The tips
you got a lot to juggle, haven't you?
All around me.
He's in the mood, ladies and gentlemen. He's in the mood. As a dad, Williams, tell me this, right? I know, get the violins out, but as a dad, you've got to look after your wife. You've got to look after your kid. You've got family to navigate. It's hard work. Christmas is hard work. I know it's hard work for mums as well. I'm not saying it's not, but I think it's hard. It's hard for dads. So we've got some tips for dads. Now, this may be too late, but I have one. This is a tip I started doing about 3 years ago, and it's helped me. It's helped me a couple of times because when it actually comes to getting towards closer to Christmas, I can never think of what to get the wife. Luckily, I started a ritual throughout the year. Whenever I see my wife or she mentions something that she likes, I instantly put it into my notes. So set up a note. My tip for husbands, set up a note in your phone. And whenever, even if it's February, and she's like, oh, I really like that cardigan, note it. Find where it is, take a picture and remind yourself and just start creating a list. Because then by the time you get to Christmas, you'll be like, what the hell am I going to get her?
Yeah,
last Christmas,
you've
got a prepared list. And like last Christmas, I hadn't put anything into the list since July. But
well, Miss Hodgkiss, I do make a little list.
Do you? Oh, very good. To be fair, though, you are one of those good husbands. But I bet there's a lot of husbands who don't. And then come December, they're like, what the heck am I going to get her? And if they'd written down what she'd said she wanted in April, they'd be good. So that's the tip. If there's any women listening to this as well, do the same for your husbands. We have feelings too, as dads need a bit of attention occasionally. We may mention drill that we liked. I'm in
the dad era now. I just have a bottle of rum or a bottle of whiskey.
Booze is the great gift. You can't go wrong. If someone gets you a good bottle of rum or a good bottle of
socks, I like a nice, fresh, new pair of socks.
Get away, a pair of socks.
Do you not like putting on a new, nice pair of socks?
I don't want socks for Christmas. Socks for Christmas is the shittest present, bar none. Like, oh, socks. What a load. No, don't fall into that trap. You can still have dad toys and booze and nice things to eat.
Socks.
I don't have a pair of socks that don't cut off my circulation, that aren't too tight. That's the socks I like. I don't like socks that leave a mark.
Stockings.
Yeah. Compression stockings to help the blood flow. That's what I like. You said I sense you have a pair of favourite socks.
What did you get in your Christmas stocking this year, Craig?
Well, I tell you, what a present that will be for some lucky lady this year. So you have a favorite. Okay, so socks.
Sorry, just imagine you naked in a pair of Christmas stockings.
It's happened. It's happened. I mean, I'm not technically naked because I'm wearing said stockings, but yeah, it's a look. It's a vibe, as the youth say, Williams. It's a vibe. So yes. Anyway, on to more tips.
Right.
So
tips. More tips.
Okay. More tips. Yeah, don't buy your husband socks. Even if they say they like socks, don't buy them socks. That's a terrible present. This is one that happened to me when I was a kid, right? So I think Brian's at the age now where we may try this. We haven't tried it, but I remember when I was a kid, I wanted a Game Boy. Like a lot of kids, I wanted a Game Boy. And for the Christmas I wanted a Game Boy, I got a Scalextric. And the Scalextric was a big Scalextric. And Scalextric were, you knew the Scalextric was your big present. You're like, okay, got Scalextric. And you open all your presents and there's no Game Boy. But you'd asked for the Game Boy and you wanted the Game Boy. But at the same time, you got a Scalextric, so that's okay. Game Boys had sold out, etc., etc. You're not too disappointed because you still got a load of other stuff and you're not an ungrateful little prick. But then later in the day, got the Scalextrics. But then you go about your day, you set up the Scalextrics, you're playing with the Scalextrics, having time of your life. And then later on, there's like, oh, hang on, there's still a present here behind the tree. There's one present. Where does this come from? Okay, where is it? It's for Craig. Okay, here you go. Yeah. And of course, it's the Game Boy, isn't it? It's the Game Boy. So you got Scalextrics and a Game Boy. The hidden present behind the tree.
Lucky boy.
Yes, but I'm like, I remember that. That's like one of my fond, those Christmas memories. I suppose it's bad because it's quite materialistic. Like, oh, did you have a nice Christmas with memory with grandma or something like that? No, Game Boy. a Japanese made technical toy where I could play Tetris as long as there was a light. But still, like, I remember it, and I remember being just bowled over, thinking, I can't believe this is the best thing ever. So if you wanna kind of make a memory, I'm saying maybe try the forgotten present trick. And then, Williams, as you said earlier, you're not in the mood. I have one for that. So people, when they're trying to get in the mood, people are like, oh yeah, let's watch a Christmas film.
What? When did I say I'm not in the mood? What?
Earlier on, I said, like, are you looking forward to Christmas? Yes, you're not really in the mood yet.
Oh, right, sorry. Yeah.
And I said maybe there might be a tip for Dad for that.
Right.
So not in the mood. So what if you're trying to get in the mood? What's the
not in the spirit? Not in the Christmas spirit.
Not in the Christmas spirit. So there's a couple of things people tend to do. They will whack on Magic Christmas, or they'll put on a Christmas film, or they'll cook something that they only have this time of year.
I don't think I've been whammed yet.
Yeah, Wham. You see, a lot of people listen to music, but they listen to the pop music, so they listen to Wham and stuff like that. If you really want to get in the Christmas mood, don't listen to Wham. Listen to Church of England Christmas carols. Guaranteed.
Church of England Christmas carols.
Church of England Christmas carols are guaranteed to put you in the Christmas mood. Yeah, Away in a Manger, Silent Night, Oh Holy Night. They're the bangers. Fuck Wham. Fuck the Pogues. You want to be listening to Oh Holy Night. If you're not in the Christmas mood after listening to, I go on Spotify and listening to the Church of England Christmas choir sing Christmas carols, like Oh Little Town of Bethlehem, and you're not taken back to the magic of Christmas, then I tell you this, you're dead inside. Something wrong with you. So forget listening to Wham to try and get you in the mood. Go straight for the Church of England Christmas carols. Guaranteed to get you in the mood.
What a tip.
That's my tips.
What a tip. I've got a little tip. Not Christmas related, but...
You got a little tip?
Dear.
What is this tip, Williams?
Oh, dear. No, it's not really a tip. I suppose it is a tip. Don't take your toddler's words literally. So, that's that an age. My toddler's 2 3/4 now, I think. And Logan's, he's very well spoken for his age, and he's developed a bit of a humour and a bit of a sarcastic tone, I would say, which he gets from his mother. And And we did bedtime this week, and I did bedtime less so than the wifey wife. And Logan just turned to me and he said, "Lovely to see you, Dado."
Oh,
But he meant it. He meant it. Like it was lovely to see you. But I just took it as lovely to see you. Nice to see your face.
Yeah, thanks for coming to see me, Dad.
Yeah. Nice to see you. But so don't take things literally. But he literally meant lovely to see you. So that was it was
that's
nice.
Sweet though. He was happy to see you.
He meant lovely to see me. So
when I say lovely to see you, I don't mean it. He did.
No,
so you know.
But also he said it was lovely. He wanted to give me a little kiss, and he went, "Too beardy."
Too beardy.
Too beardy. And there's another thing that we got from him today, which is a great thing. So when you're kids, you have your best friends, don't you? Your best friends. Whereas he's got an okay friend.
Oh,
today he's got an okay friend, which I think is
that's a new one.
A great term. So you got your best friends, and then like you, Mr. Hodgkins, you're my okay friend. So we've got
you're
okay.
my okay friend too.
Which I thought
was recently the best
term.
man at your wedding, just to remind you that. So
a bit downgraded to okay friend. But,
outrageous.
Not at all. I jest.
I should bloody hope so. Good tips. Yeah, it is hard sometimes with toddlers to kind of to put it into perspective and be like, not just like that, them being sarcastic, but sometimes they will say like, "I hate you, Daddy," and you're like, "Do they? Do they actually hate me? Oh no, my child hates me. What have I done wrong?" And it's like, no, they don't really hate you. They're just angry or something. So it's a good tip. That is, don't take it too serious. Don't take it too literal.
And he's learning his emotions a lot at the moment as well, and
big emotions.
Emotions alongside his words. So quite often he says, "I'm sad," and then 2 seconds later, "I'm happy now."
If only life was that simple, right?
Yeah, I'm sad. I'm happy now.
Step out of the sad box into the happy box.
Yeah, it's literally, it'll change within a second. I'm sad. I'm happy.
You know what though? To answer me this, right? If you're sad, if you're feeling sad, right, and you step into the pub, so your happy box, instantly just happy, right? Have you ever walked into a pub and not just been happy because you're like, "I'm going to the pub now"?
No. Walked into a pub with Church of England songs going.
Yeah, that is literally the happiest you could ever be.
Other
than obviously, go. I'm assuming in this scenario, I'm talking about happiness outside of being with children and all that kind of stuff, like going to the pub with maybe just you and the missus, go meet some friends or family.
I don't think I've ever gone to the pub sad. I don't think that's.
You've not gone to the pub in a pissed off mood or sad, and gone to the pub to cheer yourself up?
No, I never have actually. No.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't really remember you in bad moods. You are quite mellow at all times. You're not one of these volatile personalities, which is like down or happy and the extremes. You're always just generally pretty chill and happy. You're a happy chap.
Yeah. I think it'd be quite dangerous if I went to a pub sad.
Would you be one of those who drinks and goes into
the? Yeah.
My kid doesn't. My kid's always sarcastic with me. He just says like, "Glad to see you, Dad."
He said, "I'm too beardy."
I love this beard, and he said, "I'm too beardy." Well, thank goodness you are a happy chap, both outside and inside of the pub.
Thank you, okay friend.
You're very welcome, okay friend. Here we go. So, in the last episode, I talked about my little trip to Newcastle, County Down, and I went on a bit of a tirade and a bit of a rant about arcades and the tickets and bloody tickets. And I was kind of shaking the angry fist at arcades. Amazing, all these tickets. No, it wasn't like that in my day. So recently, a friend of a friend has opened up a retro arcade in Belfast called the Retro Room, a vintage 80s arcade. And we paid it a visit. So I took the wife and the child and I was like, we're going to go and check this retro arcade out. It is. So it's a really good idea. So they say about themselves, we're an 80s and 90s retro arcade, classic consoles and tabletop games. Open every Friday and Saturday. 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. and on Sunday 12 p.m. till 8 p.m. No booking required, just come down. So you pay £7 and you go in and you can play all the arcade machines. So there's no like coins you put in, you just pay entry and it's all free play.
Yeah.
And they've got all the old school arcade machines that you would expect, but then they also have the like SNESes and Genesis and Mega Drive and Sega Dreamcast.
Nice.
And Sega Saturn. Sorry, they didn't have. I tell a lie. They didn't have a Dreamcast. They had a Sega Saturn, and then they have like Guitar Hero on like a big screen, and excuse me. And then there's board games and stuff you can play as well. So I was like, yeah, let's go and have a go at this. So I took Brain because I was like, I want to show Brain what an old school arcade was like, to see what he thought, because he'd recently been to the new arcades. Let's go and take him to an old arcade. And we were playing Time Crisis, and we were playing the Turtles arcade game, and Track and Field, and Street Fighter, and all these awesome games. And at the end of it, I said to Brain, right, you've got all the money in the world. You can either build yourself a modern arcade or a retro arcade. What would you do? He said, retro arcade's much better. Wow. He really preferred the retro arcade, which I thought was pretty cool. So, we went and tried this out. And there was one thing that's definitely clicked, that the power of nostalgia. You remember things being like, oh, it's the best, it's the best. Obviously, I play a lot of modern video games. So the actual quality of the games is so much worse. You remember it because it was so cool, and at the time it was so good. But now you're playing Track and Field and stuff, you're like, it's not a good game compared to what you can play at home. No. Like compared to playing Mario Kart or even Minecraft and stuff, and the experiences you can have at home now.
The graphics, when you went up a console to, from 8-bit to 16-bit or whatever it was, it's like, wow, the quality is so good. And then you look back now, like, no.
No, it was some of them. So some of the art styles, so especially on the Super Nintendo, we were playing recently Super Mario World 2, which is Yoshi's Island. And like the art style of that is still really cool. Like, that's a 16-bit game. So I think there's certain art styles that are just timeless. But in the arcade, some of the games that you were playing just... they're very simple games, which is nice. Like pick up and playable is nice. And you've got these big cabinets and stuff, which is pretty cool. But like the actual... I think we're so spoiled now with what you can play at home. Like we've talked in the past about playing VR, and obviously like, Nintendo Switch, the things you can do and just in your hand. It's quite incredible how it's gone. But there was still such a fun
things you can play with just in your hand, did you say?
the consoles, Williams. Don't get me into trouble. But it's still fun standing at the arcade machine. So there was Leslie and me and Braden, and we were playing the Turtles game, and it's like you can pick. So the actual cabinet has the 4 turtles on. So you stand by your colour. So if you're blue, Leonardo, orange, Michelangelo, etc., and the 3 of us are stood there just whacking the button as hard as we can. And then Braden, we went on a Street Fighter arcade machine, and I can remember what the moves were. So if I'm Ken, I can remember all of the special moves. So I'm getting there like, yes, muscle memory, and I'm beating Braden, and Braden's just like, I'm like, no, I can't beat Braden. So Braden's tactic is exactly what you'd expect: button bashing like you wouldn't believe, just smacking their buttons like you wouldn't believe. And that's the fun of the arcade machine, button bashing. So he won and beat me, and he was so happy. He was like, yes, jumping around. I was like, that's why arcades are fun. It's not the fact that it's just an arcade. It's the socialization of playing the games together and standing up rather than sitting down while you're playing them and moving from machine to machine. There was something really cool about it. Yeah. So the retro room in Belfast, they do kind of corporate nights out. So I'm actually going again with a group of people from the office that I used to work at. So we're going to have some fun there. The only downside, there's no beer. I'm like, and not even like a vending machine for
quite a downside.
It was quite a downside. I was like, it's open till 10 o'clock. So I'm like, they should definitely try and get a license if they can. But I imagine it's quite expensive, or at least like bring your own. And so no food and no beer. But I'd still say it was like I'd give it a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10, 4 out of 5. So, or I'd give it an 8 somethings, 8 Pac-Mans out of 10 Pac-Mans. And I thought this would lead us in, Williams, to something that I wanted to test your brain on.
Oh gosh.
Bitfint has done a top...
Bitfint?
BIT, so like as in 8-bit and then vintage, so
Right.
Bitvint, has done a top 100 arcade games. Do you think
And you're going to list all 100?
No, I'm going to ask you if you reckon you know what arcade
Riveting.
games would be in the top 5.
Arcade games?
Yeah.
What we define an arcade game?
An arcade machine, like the old school 70s, 80s, 90s. You go to an arcade and these are the games that are like, yeah, they're the most popular games of all time. What do you reckon would be in the top 5?
80s and 70s or 80s and 90s?
70s, 80s, 90s. Like this is kind of taking all arcades.
So you got your Pac-Man.
Yeah. Number 1, Williams. There you go. Straight
Is
in.
it?
Pac-Man is number 1. Second on the list. So this is ranked. So Pac-Man is ranked number 1 of all time. Then Donkey Kong. Then Space Invaders. Then Galaga. And number 5, Street Fighter 2.
Street Fighter 2.
If I was making the list, I'd have the Simpsons arcade game as number 1.
I was going to say Simpsons arcade machine, yeah.
And the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game at number 2. But you know, that's all right. It's all very subjective. Yeah, visit retroroom.belfast.com. Go and check it out. The guy who owns it is lovely. And yeah, it's just I hope it's really cool that you've got that on your doorstep to go and see. I'm sure there are other retro arcades around, especially at Christmas. If you're looking for something to do for a bit of fun, find a local retro arcade.
I remember fond memories, Christmas in the 90s, PlayStation 1, or the PlayStation as it used to be known. And yeah, family time playing. We had Tekken 2.
Oh, what a game!
And yeah, sort of me and my sister and mum and dad playing Tekken. And I don't know what possessed my mum, but she just turned into, just like you said, the button bashing. And then literally you couldn't even defend it. She was just going crazy, button bashing, and just KO.
Kicking everyone's ass.
Yeah.
Incredible.
But she would just go, ah! Button bashing like crazy, and yeah, Merry Christmas.
Sometimes it's the way to do it. Yeah, it's good fun. Like again, why is it good? Why do you remember it? Because the socializing thing, playing with your parents and stuff. What if we ever talk about our kind of favorite memories of uni and stuff? It's using video games as a social tool, sitting there killing time, just playing together.
Yeah,
we introduced. So when we were in Newcastle County Down a few weeks back, I took the Switch with us and we were all playing Mario Kart together, and it's still just brilliant fun. And you never forget. So the Manly Man hadn't played for ages. It was still brilliant. Just picked it up and just like, there you go. It's like riding a bike. So video games should be a social thing. Either way, playing games together is just fun, especially at Christmas. Get the games out, play some games, have fun. It's great.
Have fun. Be they board games or PlayStation
games. Board games are great. Yeah, L games, or even just old school charades. Love it. What about you, William? So what's your first look?
My first look, so loosely related to Christmas based on gifts. But it was my niece's birthday recently.
Happy birthday.
And one of the gifts, not from us, from her parents, I believe, but she got this toy. And apparently it's been a bit of a craze. I don't understand it. Or do I? I don't know. But she got a Labubu.
Oh,
have you heard of these
hell.
Labubus?
Yes, I've heard of Labubus, yes.
Now, listeners, if you've not seen one of these little guys, imagine a mischievous-looking sprite, evil gnome, evil fairy, evil little thing, big ears, big teeth, eyes that look like they've had too much coffee or not slept since 2020 or something. But since they come from, correct me if I'm wrong, Greg, but they come from Hong Kong, I believe, or somewhere over that way. And it's like a designer toy, but they're famous for that. They're blind. It's a blind box collectible, I suppose that's what they call it, don't they?
Yeah.
So you buy them, but you don't really know which one you've got. But it's a collection of them. A bit like the craze back in our younger days, where like Beanie Babies were like all the thing, I guess.
Yes.
But yeah, they've become like a huge collectible. They look really weird. But yeah, you can buy one, but you don't know which one you're going to get. There's like different colours, I think, in different styles. But yeah, people, if you collect them, you spend a fortune and you might get the same one over and over again, I suppose, technically. But yeah, I like my first look at Labubu.
It's a weird thing, isn't it? Because it's a bit like, so you remember like when you collected football stickers and even Kinder Surprise, like the surprise element, so you don't know what you're getting. Like you buy a pack of 6 football stickers and you're hoping that you've got new ones. And then they do these things now.
No, not Togs. What are they called?
Pogs.
Pogs, yeah.
Pogs, same kind of thing.
You used to get loads of those. I'll get the same ones. They run over again.
Exactly, but there's an element of the surprise. It's like addiction. It's like gambling. It's like they're tapping into that gambling thing early with kids. Like, I don't know, the anticipation. But like, if you remember, think about it. Like we had Boglins. Do you remember Boglins? They're like a gremlin that you put on your hand.
Yeah.
And there was Furbies. And I remember my sister was Cabbage
Trolls,
Patch
I
Kids.
suppose.
Trolls. Yeah. There's always been been the hot thing. Even Teletubbies, like they were massive for a bit, weren't they? So it's now these Labubus. It's just funny that it's Labubus, but it's the surprise element, which is just, I'm like, oh, don't exploit kids like that. I know it's happened forever, but I don't like it. I'm like, Labub, I don't mind. Well, I've got no problem with the idea of kids wanting to collect something.
I think so. With my niece, she's got Labubu, and I think that's it now. I think it's, but I don't know if it becomes once more and it collects them, then it's a different thing. But
well, do you remember like Pokemon? Do you remember like South Park did that piss take episode of Gym
Pokemon cards and things?
Gotta catch them all. It's like you've got to catch them all. What do you mean? You mean you got to bug your parents to buy every single one?
Yeah.
It's exploitation.
Tazos. I had Tazos with Walker's crisps. I don't know.
Yeah,
but there was certain crisps where you get like a Tazo in there. But you just end up buying more crisps just for the Tazos inside.
Just for the Tazos, yeah. Yeah, the Tazos are great because you can sit them together.
I've got Bugs Bunny already.
I wanted Daffy Duck, for goodness sake. Right, more crisps. So you're getting fat kids who are addicted.
I've still got the folder in the attic or cupboard somewhere. I've got the full collection of Tazos, and I'm pretty sure when I was younger, I thought, when I'm older, it's going to be worth a fortune, that is.
Yeah, well, there might be.
Tazos. Yeah, if you go to eBay now, I'd be like,
eBay full collection.
Full collection, pristine folders in a folder. How
Complete
much? £2,000, £5,000, £10,000.
Walker's Tazos Collector's Album, complete, 70 out of 70. Very good condition. Plus the extra world Tazos.
£100,000.
£100 or best offer. Yeah, or best offer, yeah.
£100? £100?
I mean, it's up for sale for £100, but no one's bought it. So, there's another one here. £28.77. Same thing.
It's about a few years yet until it's...
Okay, £17.22. £11.87. Okay, we're going down a bit, Williams. I think I just clicked on... Yeah, the £11.87. That's his full as well.
Who wants them, though? Who wants to buy... I don't know.
Well, so, okay, you say that, right? So, about 18 months ago, I purchased off of eBay a box of Pogs and Chupa Chups and all the things. It was like £6, but it was like a box of 1,000 ones. And I was talking about these green Chupa Chups Kinnies, they were called. And I used to be obsessed with them because they smell like watermelon. And I was like, right, I'm buying some. And in a drunken purchase, it was a proper drunken purchase. This random shoebox full of Pogs arrived. And I was like, oh, this is amazing. And they've been in a box within a box somewhere ever since. Never looked at them, never played with them.
At their peak as well, there was like things like Pogs. There was like you get your special edition ones, and there was like a shiny platinum limited edition Hawaiian dancer Pog or something.
Yeah.
And they would be worth like £10,000 in 1997 or something. Whereas now the value's for £1. But
yeah, there's no value in them at all. It's just, but it was so strong at the time. But again, it's that like feeling of nostalgia now. You're like, oh, do you remember this? Because at the time, it meant everything to you. Yeah. So the Labubu for your niece is going to be a similar kind of thing. She's going to remember getting that Labubu.
I remember those Labubus. Yeah.
Do you remember the Labubus?
My uncle talked about them on a podcast.
Basically, slagged them off, said they were addictive.
Yeah, and he's still doing his podcast now at 70 years old. But yeah, the boobies. Maybe you'll find one under your Christmas tree.
Maybe.
Christmas.
We've had a postcard, Williams, from our friend, the Know-It-All Gnome.
Oh.
And it's very timely, so he sent it over. It is, yeah. He says, "Greetings from the North Pole." So if you remember, last time we heard from him, he was in
it's close to the South Pole, anyway. Yeah,
he's close to the South Pole. So he was close to the. It was in New Zealand with Felicity, and it was going quite well. So let's see what he says. He says, "Greetings from the North Pole. We decided to travel here as Felicity. So that's a good sign. Felicity had never been above the equator. So in for a penny, in for a pound. With Christmas approaching, we wanted to try something authentic, as that's what all the kids are into these days. I can't. All I hear is authentic this, authentic that. True. So we came all the way here to try one thing we both wanted to do. We wanted to ride a real sleigh. Not a theme park sleigh, not a tourist photo booth, a proper jingle all the way, hold on to your hat, hope we don't die sleigh. I wish we hadn't bothered. The sleigh took off like a catapult. I was screaming while Felicity was whooping. The reindeer looked traumatized. I held on for dear life, no pun intended, but it was no use. I was thrown off and knocked out cold as I collided with a tree. I woke up 20 minutes later with a sore head and an even sorer bottom. The idea of authenticity sounds romantic, but it's not at all. God love him. Speaking of romance, things are going very well. That's good to hear. Felicity keeps saying she hasn't had this much fun in years. I keep saying I haven't survived this many disasters with anyone else before. We spent the evening sipping hot cocoa, watching the Northern Lights, and pretending we understand the meaning of constellations. We don't. Anyway, Christmas is nearly here, and I hope yours is filled with warmth, laughter, and far fewer sleigh-based injuries than mine. All our love, the Know-It-All Gnome and Felicity. There we go. So he sounds like he's doing well.
Lovely.
He's doing well.
So
what
sounds like he's not returning then. He's not returning then.
Not anytime soon, by the sound of it. It sounds like he's having a while of a time.
Because according to listener feedback, it's gone downhill since he's gone.
Since he's left, yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, if he comes back, is he going to move? It means Felicity's going to have to move in with him. So
it might be a bit. I don't
know if I've got room for two gnomes at the end of my garden, but we'll see. I'm just glad he's having a good time, to be honest. I'm glad he's having a good time, and because it was rough, like the first few trips, the first few locations he went to, it didn't go well. So I'm glad
it didn't go well, did it? Well, listen back to previous episodes to find out.
Yeah, the Adventure of the Know-It-All Gnome. But yeah, I think I like his wisdom in that one, because he was Know-It-All Gnome, he was always about wisdom. So I like it. The idea of authenticity sounds romantic, but it's not at all. And it is true. Authentic this, authentic that. So yeah, good on him. Good on him.
Oh, lovely to hear from him. Lovely to hear from him. So what kind of music do elves listen to?
Not a Scooby-Doo, Williams.
Rap music.
Rap music with a W.
Yeah.
Oh, very...
Oh dear. I hope my wife is okay. She's barely touched the 184 birds I gave her over the 12 days of Christmas.
Okay.
Oh dear. And
Williams,
yeah.
Sorry. You say "oh dear" a lot on this podcast. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, you call this the "oh dear" podcast.
It's just, when you hey, oh dear, it's Christmas, hey. Reindeer, oh dear,
oh dear.
What was I saying? No, just how
when you joke, I think.
Well, when you realise that a podcast is getting worse and worse, you just keep going. You just keep going.
I think this has been a very good episode. I don't know what you're talking about.
To end the podcast for 2025, potentially. I don't know if there's going to be another one. Maybe there will be another one for one of the years. Who knows?
Oh, we should do a New Year's special.
What do you get if you put an iPad under a real Christmas tree?
pine needle pad?
A pineapple.
A pineapple. I should have tried to guess. I was too close for my actual guess there.
You were, actually, yeah.
Sorry.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everybody. We may see you in a week for a surprise episode.
We may do. Merry Christmas.
Or maybe you could make a best of 2024.
It'd be a very short episode. and it's the year 2025 as well.
Well, maybe 2025's not been very good, so just rehash some of the stuff from 2024.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, everyone.
We'll try harder next year, promise.
Yeah. Well, bye.
Bye.
Merry Christmas. Oh. Williams and Hodgkiss will be back in 2026. Don't forget to follow, review, and email First Look Gnomes at outlook.com.